What a shit year.
Yeah. She was pretty shitty.
You're terrible at being casual.
I get into it really easily. Anyway, guys, so welcome back to the Charming Analysis channel. So we decided we're gonna do an end of the year podcast, or the end of 2020 podcast, because I think it'd be something we kind of need to talk about, honestly, at this point. I think this should be like a yearly thing.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about, like, we recap our year in a sense, and just, I guess, what you guys are going to expect from us in 2021. Mm-hmm. So, a lot has happened this year.
A lot.
For both me and Jay. I'm going to be very vague on my stuff since I'm a very private person, but Jay, I know, is going to be talking about a lot of, like, stuff. He's going to be more open about everything.
Of course.
But, you know, we're respecting each other's privacy. But, yeah, let's just dive right into the 2020 recap for this channel.
All right. January.
Yep, we're going to start January. So, why don't you start first, honey? Well, how about this? You start the first half of the year, and then I'll start the second half.
I mean, we both have all shit to say, so we should just,
just do it month by month?
Yeah, month by month.
Okay.
Like, your experiences, my experiences, or together experiences.
Yeah, and then...
Fuck.
Let's just... We're going to start the 2020 recap of our year. Then we'll talk about, I guess, some of the best videos we've done in our opinion, the worst videos we've done, and I guess what we could do better for next year. And then we'll talk about our 2021 plans for the channel and in general. Okay. Along with some New Year's resolutions, because I think that'd be kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
2020 recap. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Okay.
Let's start January.
January. I was still a wee boy in January.
Yeah.
Still a wee young lad in January, and oddly enough, that's the first day of the new year. We got the apartment
that we're currently living in.
Yep, we didn't move in, but we got it.
News.
Yeah, we got
news of our first apartment.
And then in the
I think it was the 12th.
No, it was the 15th.
It was the 15th?
It was the 15th we moved in.
Yeah. So before we were living in our current apartment, we were staying at like an Airbnb because it was the only place me and Jay could afford as soon as I got them up here. Because, fun fact, me and Jay were long distance for almost 2-3 years before they came up here. So we were long distance for like a couple of years,
and then I yeeted myself all the way to Maryland.
Yes. You yeeted yourself all the way up here, which is, honestly, I'm very grateful for, and I'm happy that you decided to do that.
Which is a story for another time, because...
Yeah, we'll save that for another day, but...
I wish I had coffee.
It's too late at night, honey.
No, I mean, I wish I had coffee during that whole expedition.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly. If I would have had just one cup of coffee, that would have been so much better, but no. A different day, but that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. But anyway,
not actually like meeting me and stuff like that, just the coming up here.
Coming up here was one of the worst things I've ever experienced.
But that's a story for another day.
Yes.
Like, we'll save that for another day. We don't feel like talking about that right now.
Yeah, because
it's a whole other podcast in and of itself.
That's a whole nother Bible.
Yeah, that's a whole nother ramble like we could do for a podcast, which we are eventually going to do.
That is a tale of biblical proportions right there.
Yeah, but we're saving it for another time. We can mention that later. So January was when we got the apartment, and this is our first apartment we've ever owned together. And
I burnt the bacon.
Yeah, so you start, I guess. Well, I know one thing. We are not the best cooks. I'm kind of learning a bit. Jay's learning too. There's a lot of stuff that I actually taught Jay that he didn't really learn at his parents' house. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So there was a lot of stuff that Jay didn't really know how to do when he came up here. So I ended up
like
laundry. Laundry, definitely. Cooking in a sense.
Being a good person.
That's a different story, honey. Well, learning how to be more compassionate. Let's kind of say that.
Learning how to be financially beneficiary.
Yeah. Learning how to be a bit more financial.
I didn't even have my own bank account.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, Jay actually didn't have his own bank account before he came up here.
I didn't have my own, identity, to be honest.
Yeah. So, first, so yeah, they had a bank account when they came up here and stuff. But, that's also another story for another day. But yeah, Jay basically, there's a lot of stuff I had to teach Jay and stuff once we moved into our own apartments. We could actually learn how to do it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the bacon. Well, we burnt a bunch of stuff. We burnt a bunch of shit the first couple times we cooked, to the point where the fire alarms went off and our neighbors were kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
So we're not the only people that live in this house. We have neighbors upstairs, but that's a privacy thing. We're not really going to say anything about it, but yeah. But we do have neighbors that live with us, not in our apartment, but live in the same house. You know what I mean? But we're not really going to go into too much details about that because that's kind of a privacy thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have other people that live with us. So there's one of the first things that happened. I burnt rice in the microwave.
You did.
And it made the whole microwave stained tan. And this was
you burned it for 12 minutes. No rice should ever go for 12 minutes.
I'm not a good cook, okay? And I was still trying to learn how to use our microwave. We have a 700-watt microwave, which fucking sucks sometimes. Because I literally have to do stuff in 2-minute intervals if it's over 5 minutes. I hate it. It's not a bad microwave, but it gets the job done to the point where, we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that was something that happened, and it made the fire alarm go off.
We still haven't unpacked everything.
Sadly, yeah.
Because we've been lazy asses.
We've honestly been lazy asses, and a lot of stuff has just kind of been going on. But, to me, January wasn't too bad. Our year, in a sense, wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
If we had to, really think about it, it wasn't that bad. It was worse. Some months were worse than others. I will admit that. Some were worse than others, but in the end, we survived. We survived and made it work. Right, honey?
Well, we survived getting into the apartment.
Yeah.
We survived that endurance, and honestly, I never thought in the time span that we had, we would get the apartment this quickly.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to live in the Airbnb for 6 months to a year. Yeah, then we would run out of money and then go live in a hotel.
That was literally what we thought was going to happen. But surprisingly, we got our first apartment in the beginning of 2020, which was crazy in my opinion. We're happy though.
Not even 2 months.
Yeah, not even 2 months. And we're honestly really happy about that. Right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
I find it fucking crazy that we did. But, we didn't really have much furniture in the sense we moved in. We had most of my stuff from my house. A lot of my bedroom stuff, my desk, and that's really it. And a couch. And it was a love seat.
A fucking tiny ass couch.
It was a love seat, technically.
We couldn't fit on.
We barely could even fit on it. So that was what we had for the first 5 months.
I don't know.
So yeah, and then slowly over time we started to build stuff up. We barely had anything. We ended up getting 2 cubicle shelves that we still have and still use. Mm-hmm. We also got my mom actually helped us get a dining room table.
Yep.
Which I was happy about. And
really nice.
We got a TV from a friend of my mom's,
yeah,
which was nice. But that was something I didn't think we were going to get. We still don't have internet or cable, or at least some kind of way to watch TV. The only thing we've been really watching was Netflix. which is fine, but in a sense, I still miss kind of watching like actual TV. In a sense,
I mean, I could take it or leave it. It's just really the news I need to keep up with.
yeah. I just want to be able to watch like The Masked Singer again because I miss it.
Of course you do.
I like the show. It's good.
And buy it. You can buy it on like.
I may actually consider that,
Yeah,
but I don't know
buy
yet.
it.
Anyway, so another thing. So, like, is there anything else you want to talk about for January, or not really?
Sorry if I'm yawning.
That's fine.
We got the apartment. I didn't get Panda yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was February.
Jay was working 2 different jobs.
No, February was when I got Panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were working
my
you
God,
were
it's
working
almost
one
been
job.
Oh my God, it's almost been a year.
Yeah. You worked one job for like a good couple months, and the job didn't pay that good. Like, it paid good, but they barely gave you any hours.
You can just say what it is.
So one thing Jay worked, are you sure?
Yeah.
So one thing Jay worked at like when they came up here, they worked at a Cracker Barrel
Hey yo.
and stuff like
I
that.
thought I was gonna eat there too. I thought it would be like, yay, I get the fucking full ass meal when I go over there. It's like, no, you barely cut it. You only work 5 hours. You don't get shit.
Yeah, they
just
only
like,
worked 5 hours.
What the fuck? I don't get food. I don't get anything. I'm like, I had to like fucking like just take a bunch of like, I remember taking a few candies. A lot of candies.
I remember there was a lot of stuff you bought from
Yeah,
there.
there was like some mostly cooking supplies and like gifts for you, honestly.
Like little small gifts here and there. Like they bought like 2 little deer salt and pepper shakers that I still have. I just keep it for decoration because I don't want to ruin them. Mm-hmm. But that was something I remember you getting. You got me a couple of the kitchen stuff we have, which we still use to this day. We still use it. Mm-hmm. And they're honestly holding up pretty well, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And I know like at Cracker Barrel you could get like discounts and stuff if you worked there.
Not anymore.
Well, I know you did.
I did. I got like.
You also bought pancake mix for like the first like
I know.
month.
I miss that pancake mix. That was so good.
I know. But
That was good. Like the months you were making breakfast, that was really nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
we were
You made some good ass pancakes.
Mhm.
I just made scrambled egg because I couldn't make shit,
Fun-
and the bacon as well.
Fun fact: Jay loves pancakes. He really loves pancakes.
It
It's like
honestly depends. Cause I don't like too thick pancakes with a
you
lot
like
of syrup on it.
you like the small crispy ones.
Yeah, I like the small crispy pancakes. God damn it, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, but that was something I know that I had to learn how to
I
make.
miss bacon so much.
But yeah, and also we made a lot of breakfast tacos and stuff the first like couple months.
I know, I miss those breakfast tacos.
I do too, but at the same time, I have to be in the mood for eggs, and I have to not be a
know.
lazy butt.
You gotta not be lazy, and I gotta start making tacos again with
You really
butter.
do.
God damn.
Yeah. Anyway,
God, I'm missing so much.
the beginning of the year was completely fine until like March, but we can get to that.
Some bullshit.
But we can get to that in a little bit. So
Okay.
tell the bacon story, and then if you have any more stuff, we'll talk about it. And
I
then we'll move
burned a whole sheet of bacon in the oven.
on. And it got to the point where the neighbors were concerned.
I know. The neighbor came down and was like, are you guys okay? What happened? And I was like, I'm sorry, I burned the fucking bacon.
And I'm like, we don't know how it
sorry."
burned, and I was just like comforting Jay, be like, look, you're fine.
I'm
It
sorry.
happens.
Maybe because, oh yeah, that also happened. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember if this happened in January or December. I don't know, but my credit cards got stolen.
That was December of like
What?
last year.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's a story for another day.
Oh, never mind. I'm just.
There's a lot of like
Oh my God.
stuff we'll say for another video in a sense because some of the stuff we want to talk about can be its own separate video. And we don't want to make this like too long.
So much drama bullshit.
Yeah, but that's something you can tell on your on
Anything
your channel.
you have for January besides getting in a new apartment and shit?
Not really. Not much really happened in January that I can remember.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, that was basically our January in a sense. Next is February, so
Jay gets another job.
Jay got another job because I was getting tired of them sticking with just Cracker Barrel, because at that point I wanted you to have like a second job because we were worried about financial stuff because we were just still starting out. So I wanted to make sure we had money.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Jay, you need to get another job, because I was already working full time. I was already working full time at that point. So, and I wanted to make sure you were trying to at least get close to full time as you can. And then that was ridiculous. Like February wasn't too bad in a sense. Like it was really like cold and stuff. Like it was like freezing.
Was that?
To me, it was like freezing, and
Not for me.
I constantly woke up.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. It's now December. It's like almost the end of December now. Like after surviving already a year in your fucking cold state, it really isn't that fucking cold to me. Honestly.
That's because you lived in a hot ass state for like all your life.
But it's not cold. It's not cold. Mari, I can take it. I can literally stand outside and be like, feels so nice.
I told you before when you came up here, you can handle the cold after one. You're like, I don't believe you. And now you do.
No,
So, yeah.
I mean, I believe I can handle the cold. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
honestly.
So February, like, to me, wasn't that bad.
Mhm.
Like, also, fun fact, we're on TikTok and stuff. And
Yeah,
that's,
but you joined it. We both joined in December.
yeah, we joined in December. I joined, like, later than you did. You joined first, and then I joined a couple, like, days later. But that's when we kind of really started our TikTok journey. Was, like, literally, like, January after we got the apartment.
Yep.
In a sense. What else do you have to really say about February? I don't really know what else to say.
I don't know. I'm just looking. I'm gonna go look at my pictures and see if anything like sparks up a conversation.
Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, what really happened in February, but not much really happened. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I found Oh no, actually, I joined in January.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah,
February.
it says January 17th. I took that picture.
Damn.
Oh, God. Do you want it?
You can if you want, but I'm not going to really go too much into detail unless you want to do it.
No, because that could be a total separate thing.
Yeah, we'll talk
Look
about...
at the tacos we made. Did I miss that? Wheat tacos.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing. We made a lot of good shit in February. We made, like, Oreo balls. We made breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
We made, like, a bunch of other shit. We made a lot of shit. Like, we did a lot of cooking videos for our TikTok.
Oh, I got my hair cut.
Oh, yeah. Jay got his first manly haircut, and it was fucking amazing. I was going to say ballsy, but that's kind of a weird word. But Jay had, like, the coolest haircut, and I wish you could go back to that so bad sometimes.
I could. You can do it.
I've been tempted to, but I want you to have hair, but not, He literally shaved his head, like, not bald, but, like a buzz cut, pretty short.
I know.
But that was the first time you ever got your hair cut, because Jay had, like, shoulder-length hair for the longest time until when he first came up here, we got his hair cut. And then he decided, I want to finally get, like, my hair cut even shorter. So I was just like, okay, you want to do that, go for it. I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah.
Because I want you to feel comfortable in your skin.
I was really happy, not only because, like, I wanted to be something that I wanted to be, but it's like I suffered from this. I suffered from a hair pulling disorder for the longest time. Finally not having to, like, pull out my hair and like having to have my hair finally grow back evenly
without having to worry about it, which was great.
I know.
I'm
I don't
so proud
have
of
the
you.
urge to pull hair anymore.
And I'm so fucking proud of you.
It
like,
feels so good.
I'm so proud of you, honey. Like, you have no idea how proud I am of Jay with this, because he suffered from this for like years. And the fact that since he came up here, he has not done that. I'm so proud. You did it first, but after like you finally got your hair cut, like short enough, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Like, you have not pulled it out since, and I'm just, you guys don't know how much like happy I am for them when it comes to that. But do you remember anything else that happened in February?
Go through the memories.
I'm trying to think.
Memories go away.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, you could see the. Yeah, you could kind of.
We took a lot of like interesting pictures.
Yeah, we made just a couple meals and stuff
That we actually liked.
The Oreo brownies, which I want to make those again.
I know. I think I also took you like on a couple dates.
Yeah.
Like, I know one of them was like Cold Stone.
I made you a song.
Jay made me a song for my birthday, which was
know.
honestly really nice. I'm so happy that
I
they
want to go
did
back
that.
to Cold Stone again. God damn.
I know, we should.
I want to go back.
We also had a video of Jay's that I still fucking love to this day. It's like, we're here at the drive-thru at McDonald's. Bitches, move. I just want my nuggets or I'm gonna piss in a bucket.
That's nice.
We also went to a place called
Oh,
Burt's.
that's
March.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Anything else that you had to say?
Not really much in February. The first 2 months were like so uneventful.
They were.
All right, you ready to talk about March? March! All the shit happened in March. COVID
Did it?
fucking hit.
Oh yeah, it did.
COVID fucking hit
Look at that.
for us. What was that?
That's I think that's like one of the first days it actually hit when we weren't allowing people to sit down at the diners. This was March 16th.
Yeah, like for us, COVID started for us. Like we didn't.
And this is March 15th. This is the last.
This is the last.
is
Like
this the-
this
yeah.
was the last day before we had to wear masks
Okay.
everywhere.
Was everybody wearing masks at the time? I don't remember.
No.
Like, when was
So
when
I don't
did we
think
start
we started
actually wearing masks?
I think it was like end of March. Like end of March, beginning of April.
I'm trying to look and see.
I'm trying to think because I think it was around then.
When did I take this one? Okay, so yeah, it was like around. Yeah, it was some time between like
March and April.
March and April.
But
because
yeah.
this is the last time we ever went to a public. It was March 15th when we went to Burt's. That was the last time we went without a mask.
Yeah, like
Got to-
I took him
look
to
at,
like a
look
50.
at how fucking good that fucking Sunday is.
I took Jay to a 50s diner that's in our area, and I wanted to take him on a date so bad there because I love that place so much. It's so good. And I took him there on a date. We had like nice fancy dinner. Well, not fancy, but like, you know what I mean. 50 style fancy dinner.
Yes,
And it was great. I'm definitely taking you back there again.
I do. I want to go back there so.
Like, that's when we found out we had to start wearing masks everywhere, which to me, I didn't mind because it was cold out. And same with Jay, like, we didn't really mind it.
Nobody was wearing masks.
Well, no one was wearing it, but when we found out we had to start doing it, I actually didn't mind it. I'm kind of surprised that COVID got really bad. Like, it started in the winter, but for some reason, a lot of people said it started, like, earlier than that, but we didn't really get the official case of it until, like, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing.
Give me the thing.
Oh, the charger?
No, the.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Jay was trying to gesture something to me, and I was so confused. Anyway, you could cut that out of, like, the video if you want.
I don't care.
Anyway, March was basically when COVID started for us, for my state. Like, we went into, like, oh my gosh. That was
the lockdown.
We kind of did in a sense.
I never stopped working.
Well, it got to a point where only essential workers were allowed to work.
Particularly I, as a fast food employee and essential worker, which I
Yeah.
still don't.
It was only like
understand.
fast food people, like grocery stores, and a couple other places here and there.
Yeah.
But my job, like, laid us off because of COVID. Like, I was laid off of COVID. Like, I was laid off from COVID.
Was it
from
March?
Yeah, it was March. It was literally March till, like, September of this year. I was laid off. So, for reference, I was literally on unemployment, and I was out of a job for like almost the entire year. Except for like the last, I think it was like half the year I was unemployed. Which was a bit stressful, if I'm being honest. It was stressful. I liked it the first, like, 2 months. And then after that, I was like, I kind of need to get a job so I don't have to worry as bad. So, yeah, that was kind of something that kind of freaked me out.
I told you, whenever you got a job, I was like, good luck. Because you ain't going to get a break like this in a long time.
I know. I miss it sometimes. But
I know. Sometimes I wish I had that break, but, you know.
You had that when you were, like, only doing part-time.
I had it when I was not, like, you know, when we were still living in the Airbnb. I had that break. But I, like, sometimes I'm just like, I never took a day off. I never asked for any days off. I never asked for, like, you know.
You go to work every day, which is a great thing.
Yeah, I work every day. I show up to work on time. I'm a dedicated worker. I'm just like, well, this is what I need to do. And it was stressful. Trust me.
But I'm glad you did.
But
I'm glad I pushed you, and I'm glad you did, because it was honestly like a relief when, you know, you started getting full time, because I started to feel a bit better about it. Because at first I was kind of worried, like, you know, we weren't going to pay rent. Because a lot of people, including us, were worried about it. But we weren't as bad of a situation as most people were, in my opinion. I feel like we were, like, decent when it came to, like...
Yeah, we were decent.
We were pretty decent. Like, we didn't really have to worry too much, because it's just me and Jay. Like, we're the only two people. So... But thankfully, like, it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse, but I'm glad we dealt with it the way we did.
Yeah.
Because we at least had money to pay rent, and we had to not really worry about too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else in March that you happened that you remember?
Fuck, I was gonna mention that. Oh yeah. Honest question here.
Sure.
Was me working? I know it wasn't, but was it more of like? Because I know that. Because I know that I know that I just moved up here and I was still learning how to be an adult, but did this like whole experience, this whole harsh experience that has affected everyone,
did you feel like it helped you?
Did you feel like it helped me become more of an adult? And
honestly, yes. Person? I feel like in a sense, well, for me, since you came up here, I felt more like an adult. Like, since you came up here, because I was accepting the responsibility that, hey, I have to learn how to do shit on my own now. And I had someone to at least, you know, help me with it, kind of thing. But I do feel like COVID, in a sense, did help both of us. I feel like it more helped you, in a sense, because you had a job the entire way through. You didn't have to worry about losing a job, which I was so happy about. Even though it was rough, but we dealt with it, and we figured it out. Is there anything else you can remember about March?
Not really. I just remember COVID happening and everybody like...
Was
not really.
Booties.
It's in April when it really started shit.
Yeah, April's when it... Okay, so now we're going to talk about April. April is kind of where shit hit the fan. In like one way, and like in a couple ways. So I guess, how do you want to explain it?
April was just a very weird time.
It really was.
Honestly, it was just a very weird circumstance.
Yeah.
April was so fucking weird. I mean, I don't know. What was your experience with April?
For me, that was like the second month. I was kind of like, me and Jay were like, I was at least satisfied with trying to like enjoy the job.
Made egg with what is that? I don't remember parsnip.
That was like a fried egg in the oven, actually.
Yeah,
with like parsley and stuff.
Look at that. That looks so
fancy
delicious.
egg.
That looks so delicious right now.
I started trying to learn some like hacks and stuff when it came to cooking.
Yeah, you got that. You got the that's May, but yeah, that also is a
I did a lot of cooking hacks in April because at that point, look, I mostly spent time like trying to make videos on TikTok and trying to like, you know, do stuff on there. But I also spent it kind of cooking. I was kind of doing like a little cooking stuff on TikTok, which I honestly want to do again.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of fun. You and me could do that.
We had to buy those ingredients.
Yeah, but it was fun though. It was fun to actually do shit like that and actually make videos on it, because even though they weren't that good, I still enjoyed it. Like, I'm trying to remember when this was, but yeah, like, to me, March and April were, like, okay for me being at home. I actually didn't mind it. It's just, I think once May was over with, I was just kind of like, I need to get a job again. I started to go crazy after May. But we still did, like, outings and stuff, you and me. Like, I took you, like, on a bunch of different dates over the course of, like, those 3 months. We did all kinds of, like, stuff. I took you to, one of, like, the harbors close to here, which was really nice. And you got to go on, like, a big Ferris wheel and stuff like that. And it was just, you know, romantic. You know what I mean? So...
I think you were way off.
What do you mean?
Because the Ferris wheel didn't happen until, like...
Summer.
But
yeah, I took you on a bunch of dates while I was off.
Yeah, you did. You took me on a bunch of dates. We went shopping a lot. We went to, like, several malls around Maryland. Like,
yeah, because I wanted to take you to different places so you could, you know, experience what my state is like. Because you never came up here and stuff.
I turned into, like,
Ace Ventura. No joke. Jay's hair literally looked like Ace Ventura for a bit, and I was just
Although
like, oh my God.
that's May, so you want to move on to May?
Yeah. May is, like, the last month where, like, I kind of lost a little bit of my sanity.
Did you?
A little bit.
I just kind of gave up.
You kind of just gave up with dealing with bullshit. Like, you were just so...
I gave up because I was depressed.
You
honestly.
were.
I grew into depression, which
was kind of sad.
Yeah, I was not doing good.
But we were pushing through it, though. I was helping you stay sane enough to, you know, make sure we didn't have to worry about it. We were just trying to deal with a lot of shit in May. Trying to remember, like, what else happened in May? Let me look at your phone. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like, you know, I just got out of work, so
You're tired. Okay, I think, was May when we started our YouTube channel?
Was it?
I think so. When was...
May was, yeah, I think we
okay, so something that happened in May, we started this YouTube channel because, fun fact, Jay actually had a YouTube channel for like a long time. And then I decided, hey, why don't we just do one together?
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't May, it was April, actually. The first video went up.
Okay. April's when we basically started the CharmingAnalysis channel. And I'm really happy we did because it's one of the most fun projects that I've been on with you.
Yeah.
We enjoy ourselves quite a bit doing this. It's just like a side thing, but I like to try and make it as professional as possible. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I really enjoyed doing it and stuff like that. I still enjoy doing it.
Oh, wait. When did you get my binder, actually?
That was Valentine's Day.
That was Valentine's.
Okay.
So we just definitely skipped. Like, we're just going to go back and forth because we just keep on remembering shit.
Yeah. First thing, Jay ended up getting his first binder, which I got him for Valentine's Day because I was like, you need to get a binder. If you want to start looking more like a man, you gotta have some kind of binder. And Jay wanted to feel more comfortable.
Which I don't wear anymore because
you outgrew it and we need to buy you another one.
Yep.
But I haven't had a chance to, like, really do it. Like, you know, fix it. So yeah, Jay got a binder I got him a binder for Valentine's Day. I think that's when you started to actually use, like, the he, him pronouns more, I think.
Yeah.
You started to do it, like, February to May-ish is when you started to be like, hey, I kind of identify more as a he. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm supportive of Jade no matter what they do, as long as, like, you know, they let me know kind of thing. And I'm like that with anybody. As long as you tell me, I won't care. Like, I'll be happy for you, you know? So, what else happened in May that I can think of off the top of my head? Can you think of anything? I know you were kind of depressed.
Yeah, I was depressed.
Is there a certain thing that made you depressed?
A lot of shit. I wasn't happy with my work environment at the time, and I just, like,
you just were only happy with me.
Yeah, pretty much.
And, you know, we kind of were, like, both, like, socially distanced from, like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk with many people besides ourselves.
Yeah, we went on dates and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was
we
hard.
went to, like, we went to several restaurants.
Yeah, and one of them was, like, one of the most expensive ones I think I've ever been to in a long time.
I know.
But it was so worth it.
It was worth it.
It was fucking worth it, but damn, that was expensive.
We went to go try seafood at, like, the docks.
Yeah, we tried seafood at the docks.
It was
my
amazing.
Family. That was the first time I think we went with my mom and my grandma.
That was since the whole, like, COVID
since the
thing.
pandemic started.
Yeah.
Because my mom and my grandma have been terrified, and they still are, of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the first, like, actual, like, outing we went on with my family.
Look at that.
But it was so romantic, though, and I'm happy we did. I think that was the first time you actually saw, like, that part of, like, my estate.
And then
we celebrated our 3rd year anniversary.
3rd year anniversary.
And we got each other gifts.
This is June, so do you want to go back? Do you want to go to June?
Yeah, we can go to June. Unless you have anything else to say about May.
Not really. We went down to a lot of places in May.
Yeah, but then June is when our 3-year anniversary happened. Which is, I'm still happy to this day I picked you. And you're always going to be my lifelong partner.
No.
Because I love you.
You're so sweet.
But yeah, June was when we celebrated our 3rd year anniversary. We got each other gifts because we wanted to spoil each other. Because, you know, you should spoil your significant other and stuff whenever you're dating or, like, you know, been together for a long time. Yeah. You should spoil them every once in a while. Not all the time, but, like, every once in a while.
Every once in a while, you should spoil them.
Yeah, like you did for me Christmas. That was, like, crazy.
I know.
But we'll get to that later in the video. So, I'm going to see how long we've been doing this.
Like, 37 minutes.
Yeah, but...
So, we
already know this is going to be a long video.
Yeah, I remember I got you several... I remember I got you a Steven Universe Funko Pop if you really needed.
Yeah, because I like Steven Universe and stuff, and I'm happy that we actually did that. Mm-hmm. I got Jay so much Minecraft shit, including a Minecraft bee plushie that he still loves to this day. It's one of the favorite things I've gotten him.
It's my Minecraft bee plushie. We also got our pride flags.
Yeah, we also got pride flags for the first time. Fun fact, Jay actually came up here with his gender fluid flag. Because, yeah, Jay's gender fluid. So, he came up here with this gender fluid pride flag. But we bought a pansexual flag, a LGBTQ rainbow flag. I also got my first 2 pride flags, my non-binary and my demisexual one, which I'm still happy about. And we also got a pansexual one.
Yes.
And we hope to eventually get more pride flags, but that's going to be a talk for another day. It's one of those things to where... I think that was also the time where you started asking me to call you Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Like, because originally, Jay wanted to go by JC when we first started the channel. And then after a while, Jay was like, hey, do you mind just calling me Jay? And I'm like, okay. Even though my family off and on calls you JC, but it kind of depends. Mm-hmm. They have been getting used to saying Jay.
Yeah.
But they're
really quick at doing that.
Which I'm happy about. They're getting better at it and stuff like that.
I still love this picture with me in the boots and the
Monsters Inc. dress.
Monsters Inc. dress with that top on.
Yeah.
It works so well.
It really does. Jay also got into a little bit of fashion for a little bit. What else? What else happened in June?
We visited one of the malls that we visited this mall. I shouldn't say where, but like
one of the best malls in the area.
The smallest one we went to.
Yeah, the smallest one we went to.
Yeah,
it was nice, but at the same time, it was in a busy part of like the city.
Yeah,
it was the closest to the city, I guess, in my area.
I think that's I think that's everything for June.
Yeah, not much.
We celebrated our 3rd year. That's the most thing.
That's the most thing.
And we're still suffering from COVID, and it wouldn't change in July either. Because honestly, looking at these, look at all these fucking empty photos that I got in the fucking mall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no one was fucking in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
No one in the fucking mall.
But yeah, July was Jay's birthday month.
Yeah.
So we got to celebrate your 21st birthday.
Look at that nice, cute picture.
Yes. We got to celebrate Jay's 21st birthday, which I'm happy about.
I still can't drink.
But fun story. We'll make it brief, but we'll eventually go into detail about it in its own podcast if you guys want. Mm-hmm. But Jay has not gotten his license yet, so you have to have a certain type of license up here, and he apparently didn't have it. But also that's a cute picture.
I know that is.
But we tried to get him a drink on his birthday, and we couldn't sadly get him one.
No,
which kind of sucked.
Sad face.
Sad bean face.
Sad bean face. Oh, we also got these like little cute masks that we switched because I was like, yeah, well, I should just get the panda one for work.
Yeah, so I ended up switching masks with him.
It was so cute. And it was much easier to breathe, too.
Honestly, yeah, because we had, like, thick masks for, like, half the year, and then as soon as, like, we found out they have thinner ones, I was just like, yes, please. And we got those. Also,
you went to Cheesecake Factory with me.
I also went to Cheesecake Factory with Jay for the first time in a very long time. And it was great. It was like, I think, one of the most expensive dates we've been on. Like, yeah. We've only been on 2 really expensive. I like that your chest is I get it.
I know. But look, it was so good, though. I really liked it.
Like, we've only been on, like, 2 expensive dates, I think, since he's been up here. And that was, like, one that had, like, really expensive burgers, and the other one was, like, Cheesecake Factory. Yeah. But Jay paid, I think, for both one of them, and the other one, I think we both paid for.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, that was something that happened in June.
I think this was when I started to wear more masculine clothing.
Yeah, July was when you started to be more masculine and stuff like that, which I was happy about. You were finally starting to be more yourself.
And then my birthday came along.
Yeah, and I think when did you start getting into charcoal again? Was it
charcoal? I don't know. I never thought I don't think I did. I never finished them.
Well, you did a little bit though.
I did a little bit, but I don't count it. You know?
Yeah. Also, like, I'll briefly say this about like July. I think that's when this was. We did the most stressful podcast ever.
Oh yeah.
And that was Wreck-It Ralph 2. That was so stressful.
No, right?
My gosh, that was so stressful.
That might be my favorite podcast we ever had done.
Really?
Yeah, because I was so passionate about hating it.
Yeah. I think also we found out one of our videos, the Trolls World Tour one, got 6,000 views. I think that's still our most viewed video, actually. Trolls World Tour for some reason.
Because it was like posted maybe on the day that it went out.
Something like that, but that's still our most viewed video.
I know. I don't know why.
Which is crazy, but I'm happy about that. We're happy we have one really successful video. That makes me proud. Especially it's been like the first month. Mm-hmm. It's not a lot of views in my opinion, but it's still, I think, a good start. It's still
something.
It's a good start for our channel since we started in like April.
Yeah. Also, I got glasses.
You got new glasses after like how long? Do you know?
I have those glasses for a long time.
But yeah,
I didn't change them. 4 years.
4 years? Oh my gosh, honey, you're old. But yeah, 4 years. And then you also got like...
Oh wait, I need to also mention this with the glasses as well.
Sure.
My vision increased tenfold. I got increased vision, and I got better seeing vision, which, like, you know, it's not much, but...
It's better than before.
It's better than before.
Now he can literally not even wear glasses that much.
Yeah. I only wear them when my eyes get really, really stressful.
Which I'm proud of you for. I'm surprised, but I'm proud.
Yeah.
What else happened in July?
We went out to more places. We posted our first, like, game board podcast.
Yeah.
This was in August. Go to August!
You want to talk about August now?
Let's go to August. Because there's not much to talk about my birthday. Because I just consider my birthday.
When did we actually see Owl House?
Owl House we saw, I think, in August. Yeah.
Fun fact. We got into Owl House so fucking late Like, we literally got into it in August. I think it came out in January.
Yeah.
So we got into it in August. What else do you feel like comfortable talking about, I guess?
We got into August. I tried to, which I want to do next year. I want to try and get my license, but I remember.
Yeah,
like,
we tried to get him his license this year, but apparently because of circumstances, we couldn't. So that was basically something we were trying to work toward doing and stuff in August, which was something like I wish we could have done, but my plan was originally to help him get it like this, like over the summer in 2020, but because of like COVID and stuff, we had to really push it back, which it sucks, but I'm glad next year we're going to focus on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully get your license, because I want you to start driving again.
Yeah, I know. You want to stop driving me places.
I don't mind driving you places, but I want you to start driving yourself places a little bit.
Okay. And where's this place on? I forgot.
National Harbor.
National Harbor. We went to go visit National Harbor,
which was really nice. One of the nicest dates we've been on.
I know. It was so nice.
Scenery was beautiful.
We kissed on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, we're so romantic.
Aww.
What else? Is that your favorite date we've been on?
Honestly, it's one of my favorite dates we've been on.
Yeah.
I really like going to the, what was the mall that we went to Cheesecake Factory at?
I think that was like Annapolis.
That was Annapolis. That's like, was so far away. I doubt that we were going to do it. I doubt that we're going to do it next year, but
I do want to take you
go
back to
there.
Annapolis.
Yeah, I want to go back
there. That was
there.
one of my plans to do before like I started work again. I was going to take you to Annapolis, but we never did. Like,
well, we'll go back there again.
Yeah, that's
someday.
That's the next place we're going to go back to.
Yeah, that's the only big thing that happened in September. We went to go.
You mean August?
No, that was the September. I forgot to transition to September.
But yeah, now we're in September, so.
But that was one of the big ones.
Yeah.
You showed me the convention.
I showed you like where I went to like my first anime convention, which sadly it's not open anymore. But once it opens again, I'm taking you. I'm taking you there. Yay. I would love to take you to an anime convention.
I want to go there. Okay.
I want to get Jane to more anime. To be honest with you, like, because some of it is good. Like, there's some really good anime out there that I really want Jay to see and like experience and stuff. Because I've watched anime. Like, I'm not that biggest anime nerd, but like I've watched like quite a bit. So, it'd be nice to see, you know, get Jane to more anime. So yeah.
So
September was on. I also finally got out of unemployment and got my first like job in like the whole year.
I know you were so happy about that.
I was, because like it was stressful trying to deal with it for like the last like 3 months. It was so stressful. The last 3 months of unemployment were so fucking stressful for me because I was so worried because people were not getting stimulus checks and I was worried. I didn't get paid for like 3 weeks. And it stressed me out so bad. But yeah, like, that was something I didn't expect. And also in September, I'm okay to say this one. I got diagnosed with diabetes.
Did you get?
Yeah, it was September.
It was?
It was like a couple weeks before, like, I started my job, I think, actually. Like, end of August, beginning of September is when I got diagnosed with diabetes, and it honestly changed a lot of my perspective on shit. Like, I'm doing better now, thankfully, but it's just, I went through a lot when I first, you know, started out with diabetes and stuff, and I'm glad Jay helped me through it. He really helped me a lot through it, which I'm happy about.
Aww, wow.
So yeah, that was something. That was like the most major thing I went through in 2020 was just dealing with that. And I can talk about my experience a little bit more in a podcast if you guys would like. Because I wouldn't mind doing a podcast on it. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. But I'll probably explain, I guess, my experience with it. And stuff like that. What do you think, honey? Think that'd be an interesting podcast to do?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Alright. Anything else to say about September?
Unless you have anything to say about it.
Am I okay to ask when you started therapy? Or is that too personal?
I started therapy.
If you're okay to talk about it.
No, I'm fine with it. So I got better help when, like, I got my credit card, which I don't remember when I got my...
I think it was like... I gotta think. I think it was like maybe after your birthday, I think.
Happy birthday.
like July, August-ish, maybe a little bit sooner. I don't
Around
really
that
know.
time. I can't go back and scroll up on my BetterHelp thing because it only goes to a certain length. So
Yeah.
I think it was around that time where I got BetterHelp and I started talking to my therapist, who I talk to like, you know, bi-weekly now. But
Yeah.
you
really wanted to get help.
I wanted to get help, and I wanted to see somebody who was going to help me. And I'm glad that I was able to get the help before I got any, like,
Worse.
you know, any worse, or, like, first of all, like, you know, this therapist is qualified to, like, you know, help diagnose me in certain...
Because, am I allowed to say this?
What?
Fun fact about Jay.
You keep saying fun fact about me.
Well, I'm not really going to go too much into detail about mine, so I kind of have to do something. But Jay has been trying to understand more about himself since he came up here, because there was a lot of stuff he went through. Like, he can talk about it more on his own time, but I'll basically say he went through a lot before he came up here, and he didn't really know if he had anything quote-unquote wrong with him. And I didn't really care if he had anything wrong with him, to be honest, because I had a feeling he had something going on. We just didn't really know. Mm-hmm. But regardless, I don't care if my bean has anything. As long as, like, you know, they're learning how to manage it and, you know, willing to understand it, and I can help them understand it and myself understand it, then that's fine. I will love my bean regardless if they have something wrong with them or not. Like, that's a fact. I'll always love them no matter what. No matter if you have, like, you know, any issues or anything. Do you want to go into detail about it, or not really? It's up to you.
I mean, I just can say that I went to therapy and I talked about it with my therapist about, like, certain things. I am definitely diagnosed for insomnia.
Definitely.
Insomnia. I'm definitely diagnosed with depression in a moderate sense.
Yeah.
I am diagnosed with my hair pulling disorder, trichotillomania.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's what it's called.
Diagnosed with...
You got diagnosed with, like, I think 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, 4 or 5 things.
In the course of, like, the last half of the year. Which I know for some people is probably a lot, but I feel like for you, Jay, I think it was, like, a good thing for you to find out, so that way you could learn how to improve yourself. Mm-hmm. Even though I think the fact of, like, some people finding out they have, like, 4 or 5, like, different disorders and stuff is kind of scary and a lot to deal with, but do you feel like it's helped you?
Oh, definitely. It's helped me understand what I got and helped me, like, talk to an actual doctor. I never had my own doctor before.
And I got Jay, one of the best ones in the area.
Yeah, I got one of the best medical professions I could ever ask for, and I can't wait for them to help me with my transitional period. But
also, Jay gets to start T this year.
I know.
He gets to start T. Wait, next year. He gets to start T soon.
Yep. Which
I'm so proud of him. He's finally gonna start being the man he wants to be, and I'm so proud.
Aww.
But we'll talk about that once it gets closer to, like, I think it was October, November-ish, something like that, when you found out about that. Anyway, anything else you want to say about, like, September that you're okay with saying?
I got diagnosed for a lot of things earlier in the year, and it's like I feel happy that I can, like, you know, find out what's not wrong with me, but, like, what I need to work on and stuff. So.
And that's okay. I'm glad you're, you know, learning about it and understanding it better, because you never really learned about it when you were a kid. And I know it's kind of late to diagnose some stuff, but it's better late than never, in my opinion. And it's better that you finally know about it, because, you know, they're adopted and stuff, so they don't really know much about their family history. So I think it's a good thing to know.
Yeah. So now we move on to October.
Jay's favorite fucking month.
I know what it is, because, like, we went to Dave & Buster's.
I took Jay to Dave & Buster's for the first time, and it was so fun. Oh my gosh, that was so fun.
You had Popeye.
I had Popeyes for the first time.
Tell about that story.
Okay, so at that point, I was really strict with what I was eating and stuff, and this was the first time that I ate, like, anything, like, fast food related since I got diagnosed with diabetes. I ended up eating a biscuit from Popeyes, and I almost cried.
You did cry.
I cried.
You did cry. We were sitting on the food court floor
because there's no chairs anywhere.
And I handed you a biscuit. It's like, here, honey. I'm sure this is not gonna hurt you. And it's like you had the biggest smile on your face when you bit down into that one tiny biscuit, and you are like bawling and crying. I'm like, real food.
Because I was eating a lot of like health shit for like the last like month.
No.
Because I was trying to get control of my diabetes.
I captured that moment too, and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite photos of me. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was something that happened in October. Also, Jay got so much Halloween shit.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, we also saw The Promised Neverland.
We also watched one of the best anime, honestly, of that year, The Promised Neverland.
Came out in
2019?
18.
Really? We actually saw The Promised Neverland. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not seen this anime, please go watch it. It's so good. Season 2 is coming out next month. Like, fuck, it's so good.
I'm so excited.
This is like the first anime I really got you interested in.
Yeah.
To be honest. And Jay loved it.
I loved it, honestly.
And it's also, we also did a podcast on it on the channel if you guys ever want to go check it out.
We started first take on the Halloween podcast.
We also decide to do a month-long Halloween podcast called The Halloween Spectacular, where we review different Halloween movies like for the whole month.
What was your favorite Halloween movie?
I don't know, actually. I liked a lot of the ones we did. What about you? What's the favorite one you did with me? I'm actually kind of curious.
Well,
because we did like, I think 8 to 10 videos that whole month because we were busy, but we did like 8 to 10 videos.
watching the whole Final Destination franchise.
Oh gosh, that was insane. We watched the entire Final Destination franchise in one fucking night. We were literally up to like 3 a.m.
I know.
That was a fun podcast to do. And that was like our first one we did. But I will admit, that was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. Watching you with that was like a great time.
I was just like, what the heck am I watching? I will admit though, like, it was interesting. Mm-hmm. And we also actually got to see Candyman, which I thought was good. The second and third movie sucked.
I know.
But the first one was honestly really good. Which is kind of sad. And I'm happy they're remaking it though. Or at least like doing another, some kind of thing in the franchise. I don't know if it's like a remake or whatever, but I'm happy about that at least. What else? I guess if I had to pick the best podcast we did, at least the best movies I saw, Zombieland in my opinion was pretty good. Along with the Final Destination movies. And that's really it. Like, those were the ones I think were the best ones in my opinion that we did. Even though we didn't really record the Zombieland one. I tried to do it and then I sucked at it, so I never ended up posting it. Which sucked. Because that made me realize I need Jay as a partner in this because I get so sidetracked. Which I'm going to work on next year. I'm going to work on it.
Yep.
I'm going to try. But we'll talk about the resolutions and stuff later.
And also another thing. I finally got my antidepressants and my insomnia medication because I was taking like a different insomnia medication. I finally got prescribed with the right one. And I know it's a weird thing to bring up, but I am so happy that happens. I'm just like, I feel so much calmer and so much
honestly,
at peace.
Yeah.
I feel like this medication has zoned me out so much.
You've honestly gotten a lot better since you've been on antidepressants.
I have, and I love it, man. I love it. I love it.
You also wrote like a bunch of songs over the course of the year.
I did. I don't want to bring them up. Those are cringy as shit to me,
But I still like them, though.
Oh, I know you do, because you like cringy shit.
Don't judge me.
But it's like, I feel like I'm so much more better now that I'm on antidepressants not immediately, but like,
weeks later.
A couple of weeks later, after I started taking it, I felt so much better, man. I'm like, this is finally kicking in, and it's finally like helping me be a more better person.
Yeah, because like you've really improved since you've been on antidepressants.
I have.
And I know for a lot of people, it's kind of like either like a hit or miss thing, but I feel like for Jay, it's really helped.
It hit me. It
hit you good, in a good way.
It hit me. Some people need medication. Some people need therapy. Some people need something else. But for me, then that medication hits me just right.
Anything else you want to talk about with October?
We went to talk about trick-or-treat night.
We went trick-or-treating together. And we were handing out candy because, fuck it. We were like, we wanted to do that. So we originally were handing out candy in front of the house, and no one showed up, which was sad. So then we decided, let's just go walk around our neighborhood and give
because our like quote unquote house is like the end of like not a cul-de-sac, but it's like at the end of like
a street.
Yeah, it's at like almost the end of the street, and then you turn and there's more houses. So it's like not many people would go down the street to our house anyway. It's mostly blocked in darkness. So it's like, oh, fuck it. Why don't we just go around and hand out candy to children like a bunch of creepers?
Yeah, so that's what we did. We're not creepers, but we handed out candy to the little kids around the neighborhood because no one was really coming up to our house. We bought like one bag of candy.
I know.
Because I wanted to at least do that. Because at that point I was just like, sure, but let me get my phone.
Yeah.
So we don't get lost. So that was what we did trick-or-treating. We also got like a little candy bag that I ended up putting in my sketchbook, which was nice. Anything else that really happened like in October?
That was one of the best trick-or-treat
experiences.
Because honestly, it's at my place we only got like 15 kids
we literally got like I think like over 25 kids.
I know, it was so great handing out like, you know, especially after like the whole pandemic where everybody was just like, please just have one night so we can have our kids go trick-or-treating, though most of them were going in cars. It's like even if that was happening, like it was
still great.
We was so happy for us to just like give these kids a little bit more hope, and just like even if it's just like candy and stuff like that. But I was just so happy. I was so happy to do it with you, and just that was just a very happy experience. That was so exciting, especially when I don't know what I dressed up in, but it's like I was just this guy in a suit that had like this smiley face mask on and like
creepy hands,
creepy demon hands. So it's like,
I just like walked around with
I was
like
a cryptid or something.
Yeah, so.
I didn't even talk. I just kind of waved my fingers at the kids and kind of like offered them a bowl of candy with my sharp claws.
So yeah, that was what we did.
That was fun.
That was fun. We're doing that again next year. Yeah, that was fun.
We're doing that again next year. I was really excited.
Hopefully next year I can dress up actually, so that'd be kind of nice.
You can dress up as a little. You can dress up as you could dress up as, I don't know what you want to dress up as.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see when it gets closer.
You could dress up as something. I could see you dressing up as like a bush.
Yeah, we are already like an hour in. We're not even done yet.
I could see you dressing up as a bush and then scaring the shit.
Yeah, so that happened.
And then stuff happened in November.
We were gonna do like more episodes of like stuff, and we did like a 3-part Thanksgiving podcast because we were gonna do separate videos and we never did.
Yeah, we did a Thanksgiving type special thing.
We did with Whiplash, which I was still surprised we even watched, Wolfwalkers, and Megamind. Fun fact.
It was just random movie day.
Yeah,
really.
That we just decided to do. But Wolfwalkers was honestly, to me, one of the best movies we saw this year, in my opinion. Go watch Wolfwalkers if you haven't. It's really good.
Yeah, I just... Oh my god. I need to bring this up because like watching movies and TV shows with you has like
been a lot better.
Yeah, it's been so much better. Like we had that shitty connection when we were long distance and we had to watch it like on like screenshot and shit, and it was like so fucking terrible and bad. It was like my internet connection only worked 50% of the time anyway, so it was like terrible. But now I get to watch movies and shows with you now, and like...
Best thing ever.
I know, best thing ever, because I get to like experience why I fucking love like watching shit with people.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
It opened you up a lot more since we did.
Yeah.
But,
I was like, hey, why don't we just watch movies and shows on our downtime? And maybe talk about them on our podcast. Like,
that's what we literally did for, like, most of the year.
I loved it. Honestly.
And I'm so glad we're doing it, because I honestly love doing it with you. It's so fun.
And now we go to December.
This was... Also, wait, before we do December.
Yes.
We also had our first Thanksgiving together in our apartment. We did FaceTime Thanksgiving with my family.
FaceTime Thanksgiving.
It was so good. Did you enjoy it?
I was going to make a joke, but...
Don't make jokes about it.
I will make jokes.
No.
Jokes.
You butt.
Jokes.
But yeah, we ended up having a FaceTime Thanksgiving, which was fun. But that's really all I'll say about it. And then now let's talk about December, the last month of 2020. Oh my gosh, this year was stressful.
I know.
But it was to me,
it was interesting. And it wasn't honestly the most stressful year I've ever had.
But it was like, it's up there.
It's up there, though.
But not as bad as we originally thought it was going to be. So I guess we decided to give it a try. We decided to do like a Christmas Palooza podcast, which we did a decent amount, but we got kind of tired of it because a lot of them are kind of the same. Mm-hmm. But I want to do something because Jay likes Halloween, and I want to do something Christmas related because, it's Christmas. We should do something. So we did that. That took a lot out of us, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But, okay, so, do you have anything to really say about December before we talk about the last couple stuff?
It was a good Christmas.
Honestly, yeah, we really enjoyed Christmas.
I really liked this Christmas, honestly. Watching you, watching us together,
opening
gifts while Christmas songs play. It was honestly really great.
Yeah, even though it was just me and Jay and stuff, because last year we went to Christmas at my mom's house.
Look at the cute, adorable hat on top of the Christmas tree. That's just the cutest shit.
Honestly, yeah. I got it from a stationery pal box. We also bought our first Christmas tree because Jay bought a bunch of Halloween shit and decorated our entire living room like it was the Addams Family house. And then we got our first Christmas tree. Oh wait, I forgot to say this in May. We got our first couch in May.
Oh yeah, we got our first couch, the thing that we're sitting on right now.
Yeah, honestly, best couch we've ever got. But I forgot to say that. I don't know why.
Damn.
Anyway, December, we also got our first Christmas tree, which was nice. And I really loved Christmas. Jay spoiled me so bad.
You can go ahead and say what I got you.
He got me so much Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel merch, along with some Owl House shit. And I'm just like, damn.
And you got me My Promise Neverland, which I accept.
I got him so much Promise Neverland shit because I wanted to spoil him with some anime shit.
I know.
I tried, but he spoiled me way more. We also got Switches.
Yeah.
So
Nintendo
hopefully
Switches.
next year, because we only have one game I think on there so far that was free. But hopefully next year we can talk about some Switch games with you guys on our podcast. I think that'd be a good topic. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be fun. Because there's a lot of games we eventually want to get, but why are Switch games so fucking expensive?
I have no idea.
I don't get it. But yeah, that's something we do plan on doing next year. We plan on doing that, which is good. What else? But yeah, that's really all that happened this year, if we can think of it.
That's just the clip note version of it.
That's the clip
There's so
notes
much
version.
shit that actually has happened that we can't. That is its own video itself.
That we're making our own video or it's too private to really talk about. But okay, so the next thing we're gonna bring up really quick. What do you think was your favorite video on our channel this year and our worst video? Go. Be honest.
Worst video?
Well, let's start the worst video.
I can't think of the worst video because all of them are kind of bland.
Yeah. I think the worst one we tried to record, we ended up recording this, but we never ended up posting it. Infinity Train Book 2, I think, was our weakest podcast. Sadly. We never got to post it, but we did review Infinity Train. We just never posted it, which was kind of sad. But we were going to, and we never did. I don't know why. We just never did. I liked it, but Jay was just kind of like,
meh.
But that was, I think, the lowest rating we got was that, and I think another movie we saw. We also gave our first 10 out of 10 this year.
Yep.
Okay, what was the best one in your opinion?
The best one, the Wreck-It 2 one.
Yeah, Wreck-It 2 and the Trolls World Tour, in my opinion, I think were the best ones in that we did. Mm-hmm. With a couple other ones here and there. Like, we like all the podcasts we do. Some are just better than others, in our opinion. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, okay, something else I want to ask. So, what are some goals you want to have for the channel next year? And in general, what are some of your goals
watch more shit.
Well, besides that.
Probably watch more TV.
Yeah, we're definitely... Something we do plan on doing next year. I'll go over, like, what we plan on doing for 2021 right now. Let's go over that. Mm-hmm. So, first thing we're going to do... We're still going to be doing the podcast. Yes, we're coming back with the podcast, but here's the thing. After this podcast goes up, which probably going to be, like, maybe tomorrow we'll put it up.
Okay. But
we're going to be taking a 2-week break from anything for, like, a while. And then 1st of January of next year, we're going to just start watching stuff. But then 2nd week of January, I think we're going to plan on posting 2 videos, like, that week. So we don't really have, like, a set schedule to upload, but we want to try and at least do 2 to 4 videos a month, podcast related, and a couple topic videos here and there. Right, honey?
Yep.
We want to try and do more content for you guys, but we want to just do stuff besides the podcast. We love the podcast to death, but we want to also do other shit. To, like, you know, do stuff on the channel. Something else we plan on doing for 2021. We're going to try and do more board games with Jay and Mari, hopefully.
Yes.
Because I honestly want to do those again. It's just, we kind of haven't had time really to do it because we've been working. But we do plan on doing more of those in the future. I don't know if we're just calling it board games with Jay and Mari. We do plan on doing, there is a couple videos we do plan on doing that we will talk about now, but the rest will kind of keep as a surprise. Mm-hmm. One of the things, we do plan on watching Hilda Season 2 and doing a podcast on it, mm-hmm. for a fact, because we both love Hilda. And we're so happy it's finally coming back for Season 2 after, like, this shitty year 2020 was.
Yep.
I missed it, because it's a good show. Please go watch it. We also plan on reviewing Soul, because I really want to see it. Jay already saw it, apparently, but I didn't get to see it. So we're going to be doing that as a podcast. Those 2 we're definitely doing in January. For a fact. We're definitely doing those 2 first for the next season of the podcast. So yeah, January is basically going to be Season 2 of the podcast. And after this video goes up tomorrow, we are going to make a playlist of Season 1 in quotes for the channel. So that way, if you guys have a favorite video you want to go back to, you can just go back and look. We do plan on doing that sometime in the next couple days. That's something we are planning on doing. So our main goal also is to try and do more topic videos, because there's stuff we want to talk about with you guys and kind of, like, you know, bring discussions about in the comments. You know what I mean? Is there any topic videos you really want us to do next year, honey, that you can think of off the top of your head?
We'll just come up when, like, you know, it'll just be in the title.
Yeah. But, because we've done a couple this year, but not really too many. I think we've only done, like, really 2-3, because we mainly focused on the podcast. So, next year, we're focusing on the podcast still, but we're also going to do some topic videos and random videos here and there, just to give you guys some content. We want to try and expand, like, our variety on the channel, so it's not just the podcast. We have other shit we're going to do. I also plan on doing sketchbook tours on the channel whenever, you know, I finish one, and if I like the sketchbook enough to do it. I'm trying to get Jay to do a sketchbook tour of his 2020 sketchbook, which we may do either the beginning of next month or maybe, like, February, if that's okay, honey. That's something we do plan on doing. And a couple other stuff here and there. But main stuff we're going to be doing... We're going to be doing more podcasts, topic videos, and we are going to bring back board games with Jay and Mari.
Yes.
We're definitely doing those 3. So yeah, the plan for this week, since we already have this video going to be going up tomorrow, after that we're taking a 2-week break, relaxing, and just stuff from there. But we have a lot of stuff planned for next year and all that. And what do you think of 2020 as a whole?
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. I'm hoping 2020 will be a bit better. I have faith that it may be a little bit better, but at the same time, I'm still kind of nervous about it. Mm-hmm. But hopefully, it'll be a lot better than this year. So, I guess that's really all I have to say about this. What do you think? Do you have anything else to say before we end it? Well.
No.
Not really?
No.
Okay. I guess we left on a good note. So, thank you guys so much for supporting us this year and on our social medias as well. You guys have all been a really great, support system. We really appreciate, how nice you guys are. And we're happy we have this channel and you guys. So, here's to hopefully 2021 being a lot better than this year. Hopefully. Please let it be better. Oh gosh, this year was a dumpster fire. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to leave off for right now. So we'll be taking a 2-week break after this is posted, and we'll see you guys in 2021.
Alright.
I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
Have a happy holidays.
And we're out.